Leaders from Eastern and Southern Africa called for an immediate ceasefire in Eastern Congo, where rebels are threatening to overthrow the Congolese government. Rwandan-backed M23 rebels have taken over towns near Congo's capital, putting the country's president at odds with Rwandan officials and other leaders. A summit of African leaders to address the crisis in the Democratic Republic of Congo has directed army chiefs to meet within 5 days and provide technical direction on an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. The meeting, which came to a close in Tanzania on Saturday, brought together the leaders of the 8-nation East African Community and 16-member Southern African Development Community. The number of African leaders who attended the summit included key players Rwanda's President Paul Kagame, who turned up in person, while the DRC President Felix Tshisekedi joined by a video link. Getting them into a room together was always going to prove difficult, but leaders there also from Zimbabwe, Somalia, Uganda, Zambia, and Kenya's President William Ruto were in attendance. And let's take a listen to what President of Kenya, William Ruto, said.
We stand together to call on all parties to actualize the ceasefire, and specifically on the M23 to hold further advancement and the armed forces of DRC to cease all retaliatory measures.
The DRC wants sanctions on Rwanda and the withdrawal of troops, but Rwanda denies its forces are supporting M23. It claims it's defending the threat on its own border. The summit has now concluded with a call for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire within 5 days. African leaders saying army chiefs will meet to arrange this. The DRC, as you can see on this map, has many borders, including borders with Tanzania, Angola, the Central African Republic, and to the north, South Sudan. The UN has already raised concerns about the humanitarian situation. Take a listen to the Secretary General Antonio Guterres' address.
We have countless reports of human rights abuses, including sexual and gender-based violence, forced recruitment, and the disruption of life-saving aid. The humanitarian situation in and around Goma is perilous.
That call for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire within 5 days is certainly a fragile glimpse of a resolution. It is, though, a very short time frame, and while that was the summit's conclusion on the ground, we know that the M23 group is advancing, marching south to other potential flashpoints. Ushabi Jr., Newsroom, Maisha TV.